Hello, my divines. Today I am going to show you how I make my videos and thumbnails. This video was requested by Emily Jessislovesiu on the post about me asking what you guys want to see from me. Feel free to continue to comment what you want to see from me. This video will be longer. I will try to be forward and descriptive as possible. Go check out my giveaway short and post to enter me giveaway and for more info. Anyways, on to the video.
So the first thing you're going to do is go ahead and try to find a green screen in Royale High. Usually these realms include Sunset Island, Earth, Diamond Beach, and Divinity Park. I'm going to go ahead and go to Diamond Beach and show you. Okay, so here we are at Diamond Beach. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and show you where the green screen is at. It's over here around the first building, and right by where the Diamond Beach little picture is right here. So you can use any color, but I recommend using green because, well, it's just any color that contracts to your outfit. So yeah, you're gonna go ahead and make your character now for your thumbnail. Okay, so I made my character. Well, it's not really my character, I just made it out of saved outfit. But anyways, you're gonna go ahead and go to poses, and you're gonna go ahead and pick a pose. Now, there isn't really necessarily a good, everyone pose kind of uses, but you're just gonna pick a good pose that would work for your video. I went ahead and chose Hey There pose. I think it looks super cool. Now you're gonna go ahead, if you have the crystal ball game pass, I recommend using that, and you're gonna zoom in just a little bit to the point where you can see your character, its hair, or whatever you want. If you don't have the crystal game pass, you just gotta zoom out or zoom in as far as you want, and there you go. So you're gonna go ahead and take a screenshot of your character. If you don't know how to do that, search that up. Now if you go over to your little desktop, you're gonna see that it's right there. So we're gonna go ahead and go back to the game, and now I'm going to show you how to input your clips into CapCut. Okay, so here we are in CapCut. So if you don't know how to download CapCut, you're just going to go ahead and search up CapCut download for whatever device you have, and you're going to go ahead and download it. If you have a desktop, a laptop, or PC, you're going to go search it up on the web. But if you have a phone or a tablet or anything like that, you're going to search it up on the Play Store. But anyways, you can go ahead and click on Create New, and it's going to show you first thing is your input file. So you can go ahead and drag your clips into there, or you can click on import and put them into there. Usually that's what you do with phones, so you put in import. Anyways, so I went in and put my intro in there. If you don't have an intro, that's fine. It doesn't really matter, but I just have one just in case. So you're going to put in your first clip, which for me it's my intro, but now we're actually going to put in my actual clip. I do recommend having an intro if you are starting out with the YouTube videos, though, because it just shows people what your channel is about, your socials, anything like that. But anyways, now we're going to go ahead and put in my first clip. So you're going to go on to transitions, and you're going to go ahead and pick a transition. I recommend using pull in, left, black screen, or black fade and white fade, that sort of thing. Don't choose pro options unless you are able to pay for pro, but just don't pay for pro. It's best just use the free options that you have, which isn't a lot, but it's what it gets the job done. Anyways, you can go on to add text, presence, and you're going to make your own text. I'm not going to go into in depth of how to make your own text, but pretty much you're just going to, when you first start off, it says presents. You can go ahead and use those if you want to instead of making your own, but I just make my own. But yeah, when you go ahead and add text, you go to what's it called? You go to where it shows all different types of styles you can put as your text, which I personally use love because it's really cute, and you can change the colors and the size and things like that. So just whatever your preferences are. So I went ahead and put in my pink ones, and you're gonna go ahead and you can put it as whatever you want. You can make it say whatever you want, hello, whatever your channel, you're gonna call your people, your subscribers, or hello, my name is blah 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 blah, your channel name, things like that. So I went ahead and just put in my little thing, which is hello, my divines, because that's what I call my subscribers. So yeah, now we're gonna go ahead and go on to where it says animation. So I personally use pop-up and fade out for my text. You can use whatever you want, just as long as it's not pro, unless you can pay for pro, but I don't know how much pro is, but just use the free options that you have. And you're gonna go into text to speech, and you're gonna go ahead and pick your voices. You can choose whatever voices you want. I personally use Chill Girl, but most popular YouTubers, Royale YouTubers, use Chill Girl and Jessie and Eccentric and Excited and Energetic Girl. That's usually what they do. But yeah, so there we go, and now I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to make thumbnails. Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and go into your web store or whatever you use. Probably, if you were on mobile or tablet, you would probably use Play Store for this. But you're gonna go ahead and search up Pixar. Now, Pixar is a free one. It's a free thumbnail or whatever, like thumbnail maker you can use. You're gonna go ahead and go on into YouTube and click thumbnail. And yeah, now we're just gonna wait for it to load. Now while this is going on, you're going to go ahead and get onto another tab, and you're going to search background remover, which usually there's free ones online that you can use that'll just, that'll take out the background with your image. So yeah, so you're going to go ahead and do that. Finally doing it. This is a voiceover, so that's why some things are not timed correctly. But yeah, so you're gonna go ahead and move your little web thingy, and you're gonna put your image in there. Now it'll take a minute, but it'll take out the background for you. And there might be a little bit of grain here and there, but it's nothing that's too noticeable. You're gonna go ahead and download it. You're gonna go to your downloads and drag it into the uploads files. You can go ahead and you can make it as big as you want, as small as you want, or whatever. I just made it to where it would be able to fit onto the screen, things like that. Now what with the background? For the background, I would choose the background tab over here sometimes, but I would mainly, or choose little colors, but I would mainly go on to Pinterest or search up backgrounds, as in like, based off of my character. Like if my character is wearing pink, I search up pink backgrounds. If my character is wearing blue, I search up blue backgrounds. So I'm gonna search up blue backgrounds on Pinterest and see what pops up. Since it's summer, I usually put summer as like, in the little search bar, because, well, it's summer and I want it to fit a little bit of the theme. So yeah. So I don't know why I was sitting there for a second figuring out what to put on. Okay, so I'm back. Sorry, it took a little bit. But anyways, now I went ahead and put on blue summer background. See, I like to use these little hibiscus flowers because it just seems really cute and stuff like that. So I went ahead and chose the first image that popped up. You're gonna go and click on it. You're gonna go to the three dots, and you're gonna pick download image. Now that you download your image, you're gonna go back to Pixar, close out Pinterest, and you're gonna go ahead and drag your download background into the file upload. Now you're gonna go ahead and make the shape of the image the correct space you need for it. You're gonna go ahead and pick up your character and put it up. So now you're gonna go on to text, and you're gonna go ahead and pick add text. So I like to choose my colors as similar to the background colors, or similar as to my character. I personally use white and then the two colors. So there's that. My main ones that I like to use for fonts, I like to use Luckiest Guy. It's pretty popular among YouTubers, so I usually use that for most of the time, or permanent marker, but that's just sometimes if it really needs to. But yeah, so I went ahead and did it, and I typed how I make mine, and now I'm going to go ahead and make it bigger so it takes up more space. Mainly for thumbnails, you want to take up as much space as possible, meaning you might want to put more text or like stickers or things like that. So I went ahead and started making the rest of my thumbnail. Yeah. So I went ahead and made it bigger, but not too big. And I went ahead and made it a different font, because I just thought it'd be nice to do that, like 2 different fonts. I went and used permanent marker for that one. And then now we're going to write another text that says videos with a little exclamation point. So yeah, that's usually how I do it. I usually put in the text and then like, what's it called? And then color it. That's just how I am. So now after you put in the text that you want, you're gonna go ahead and, you know, size it to what you want it to be sized as. And you're gonna go ahead and see this, you see the little color up there? Well, I went ahead and changed it to a different one, because why not? So now you're gonna go ahead and just see the little color up there. You're gonna like highlight your color, or highlight the first text that you used, and you're gonna make it whatever color you want. I personally use white for most of them. You're gonna go to 3 dots, edit, put on the shadow and stroke. You're going to change the color if you want. I changed it to stroke to be black and the shadow to be a little blue color. When I made the blue a little bit more darker, just so it doesn't really like blend with the background, like it still shows, it's just, it's still the color scheme of the background, pretty much. So I went ahead and did that. So yeah, now I'm just gonna go ahead and do a speed up of the rest of my thumbnail until I get to the next part. Okay, so now that I am done with making my text, you're going to go on to stickers, and you're going to search up stuff like Royale High, or like cute stickers, or emojis, or stuff like that. So you're going to go ahead and like search up stuff that, like the colors, the same color, like you're going to search up pink stickers if your character is pink and your background is pink, or blue stickers, or just colors that go together, or just the same color, as that will make your video have your thumbnail be like, has like a little bit of an aesthetic, like pleasing aesthetic, meaning that the colors are not clashing and they're not vibrant or stuff like that. Now now I'm just putting on like stickers and things like that I think will go great with my video. I also used a little bit of pink, because blue and pink, they do kind of go together most of the time. So I went ahead and put some pink stickers and some other things too that I thought might make my video look more appealing to my audience. So now we're going to go ahead and speed up this part too into the next part. Okay, so after I did that, I went ahead and you're gonna now go ahead and export your thumbnail. So you're gonna go ahead and name it whatever you want to name it. I just usually name it like what my video is like about, or what the what's the text. Usually that's what I do. So I put it how I make my thumbnails and videos. I accidentally deleted it, so I had to put it back in there. So yeah. Now after you export it, it will be automatically put into your downloads. So you can see it's downloading, and there you go, it's right there. So yeah.
That's pretty much how I make my videos and thumbnails. Also kind of voice reveal lol. I hope this video was helpful to you new YouTubers. If you guys have any more questions, ask me in the comments. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. Stay safe, stay tuned, and stay divine. Bye.